are on. So welcome to the Board of Selectmen meeting, December 17th, 6 o'clock p.m. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So just so that people know, this meeting is televised. It's broadcast live now, and it's also available on ECAT. It will show on cable, and you'll be able to look it up on ECAT's website. So the first item that we have is a one-day valet parking permit request from the township. It's an application for a one-day valet parking permit. If you want to come up, Patrick.
Nice to see you all again.
Hi. How are you?
See you. So you're requesting a minor modification to the existing valet permit for the township located at 140 Main Street, North Easton, requesting to be allowed to offer valet service to your guests outside of the current permitted hours during the operational hours of 4:30 p.m. on Monday, December 31st until 1 a.m. Tuesday, January 1st. So New Year's Eve.
Right.
You have a lot of events scheduled in there.
At this point, not so many, but we're getting there. It's slowly filling up.
Do you accept reservations that night?
We do.
Oh, great.
We have about 70 right now, I believe.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
Excellent.
Hopefully we'll see you all there.
Anybody have any questions about this permit
Do not.
extension?
Nope.
And this was okay with the applicable town departments?
Correct.
Okay. Would somebody like to make a motion to approve the one-day valet parking permit request?
So moved.
Second?
So we'll do
Mr. King.
Craig and Chuck, all in favor? Unanimous.
Have a good evening.
Good luck. We have
Yeah,
a
good luck.
nice crowd that night.
Happy holidays.
Next up is the Board of Selectmen annual license renewals. Michael, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure, absolutely. So attached to your agenda, you'll find a comprehensive list of all the annual licenses that the Board of Selectmen issue that run on a calendar year. You'll see they're broken down by category of license. And my recommendation to you tonight is to vote to approve the list as a slate, conditional upon sign-offs from all required town departments. Town departments have begun the process. There are some outstanding issues, so you'll approve them tonight, but we will not release the licenses until they satisfied all town requirements.
Okay. Anybody have any questions about this or the process?
Is there a particular reason why we hear it in advance of all the permits being approved, et cetera? As opposed to waiting until that's all done?
It's just, the permits expire on the 31st of the month. This is the last meeting, so that, there's a couple weeks in between that they can still, pay any outstanding bills, get any inspections they need, and then we're still able to issue them before they expire.
Thank you.
So I'm just, because I just think it's interesting to people, I'm not going to read through all of the names, but I do want to read through the titles of the license classes. So we have the auto dealer class 1, auto dealer class 2, billiards, club all alcohol, common victualler, entertainment, jukebox and electronic game, package store all alcohol, package store wine and malt, restaurant all alcohol, general on-premise all alcohol, and restaurant wine and malt farmer's Siri pouring permit. So if somebody would like to make a motion to approve the annual license renewals as a slate.
So moved.
Second?
Craig and Tom, all in favor? Unanimous. Great.
We get through a roll call now, don't we?
For license renewal?
Oh, no, never.
I don't think so.
That's so used to state, well, we have to do a
Right.
roll call.
It's true, yes.
Here, slate, you think roll call. And thank you very much, Michael. I know you've been working on this for a few weeks now, and it's, even though we have electronic permitting, it's still a lot of work on the administrative side. And I did not say, in that motion, we did not say conditional upon the other approvals. Is that assumed to be in the motion?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right, great. Next up is the appointment of constable. Want to come up? Mr. Loomis, if you want to just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your
My
work.
name's Adam Loomis. I'm going to be appointed a constable in Easton. I've got several appointments in towns all around here. I've been doing it 15 years full-time. I'm looking to help out Easton in any way I can.
Okay, great. Anybody have any questions?
Just curious, what's the primary responsibility of the contract?
Service a process, subpoenas, eviction notices, stuff like that.
All right, would somebody like to make a motion to appoint Mr. Adam Loomis as a constable for Easton?
So moved. Second?
That was Chuck and Tom. Any questions? All in favor? Unanimous.
Thank you.
Congratulations, thank you.
Thank you.
And next, we have the vote for the 2019 Executive Office of Elder Affairs for Council on Aging and the Formula Grant and Earmark Grant. Come on up.
Good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. I'm very good. Tonight I sit before you with our annual contract with the Executive Office of Elder Affairs that will allow them to disperse the money that comes to us via the Formula Grant. The Formula Grant is calculated every year based on our last census, so our number of residents counted as seniors has not changed. The big change this year is that Mass Councils on Aging did a lot of work to get the rate per senior raised to $12 per senior, which means our total grant amount this year is about $9,000 more than it was last year. This isn't necessarily guaranteed that it'll stay at 12, but it's a really nice trend we hope we continue to see. And these monies are used to augment our drivers' wages. It actually probably pays for half of the time the drivers that we use as backup drivers. It pays for a lot of our fitness instructors, the Tai Chi, the yoga, and then various other things that we are able to now enhance even further with our programming efforts.
That's great. And so as Easton joined the age-friendly community, Massachusetts was only the second state in the country to join on a state level.
Wow.
So there's only 2 so far. Massachusetts is one of them. So it's nice to see the state making a commitment, putting their money where their mouth is for some of these programs too. So.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Kristen, could I get a motion to accept the Aging Formula Grant and Earmark Grant?
So moved.
Second?
That was Craig and Tom. All in favor? Unanimous.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, Kristen, good job. Thank you very much.
I don't think so. Was the constable supposed to be a roll call?
So I looked at the minutes from last year, and it was not a roll call at that time.
Yeah, I don't think that position is a roll call.
I think because it's not a board or committee, I think with the board or committee, we do the roll
Right.
call, but this we do not, yeah.
Just wanted to figure maybe we could slip it in.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I was checking as you were discussing.
Thanks for checking on that. All right, next is the general minutes dated October 29th, 2018. These minutes that we had with our packet tonight in printout were the confidential minutes, not the,
I was good in the minutes.
you're good?
I was good in them.
Yeah, I didn't see any reason to.
So is that a motion by Tom and a second by Craig?
I shall make a motion to accept the general minutes dated 10/29 of 2018.
And I'll second that.
All in favor? Unanimous. Great. And then we have executive session minutes dated September 17th, September 26th, October 15th, and October 29th.
Not to be released.
Just for the board's reference, exactly. These would be to be approved, not to be released at this time.
I was also okay with these minutes.
Okay?
Pending any discussion, make a motion to accept the executive session minutes dated 9/17/2018, September 26th, 2018, October 15th, 2018, October 29th, 2018, not to be released at this time.
Second? Oh, okay. Chuck?
So Tom and Chuck, and all in favor? Unanimous. All right. Town administrator notes.
Thank you. Just had a few notes I want to make. As I imagine most residents have heard by now, there was unfortunately a police-involved shooting in Easton yesterday afternoon. It is an ongoing and active investigation, so I will just say that thankfully the officers involved were not injured. The suspect was shot, taken to a local hospital, then into Boston, but is expected to recover. I personally would just like to thank the police, fire, EMS for all they did yesterday, all that they do every day. It's a dangerous line of work, and we appreciate that. And for the most up-to-date information on the investigation, I would encourage residents to visit the Easton Police webpage and Facebook page, where information will be posted as it is able to be released.
Okay, great. So the police and fire have their own social media accounts for Facebook and Twitter, I believe. So
Correct.
if people want to follow them, they'll get the information as soon as it comes out.
Absolutely.
So on behalf of this board, we certainly appreciate everything that our public safety team does in those situations. So I'm glad that that people were safe.
Absolutely.
All right.
I just had two other quick things to mention. First, I just wanted to thank residents for their patience with the sewage work and the associated traffic and detours on Washington Street, Route 138. The majority of the work is done. There will be some periodic work as they're continuing to operate off-road on the pump station, which may at times require access to a manhole, things of that nature. But generally, that work's done. There is a temporary paving that has been done. There will be some work to finish in the spring, which will be followed by a final paving. But at this point in time, most of the work is complete for the year, and so we do appreciate it. I know it was an inconvenience at times. And then lastly, just wanted to mention that with the holidays coming up, we will have a slightly revised schedule here in the town office building. Both the week of Christmas and New Year's will be closed Monday evenings, and then we'll be working later on the day on Friday. Usually we close at 12:30. So specifically on Monday, December 24th, we'll be closing at 12 noon. We'll be closed Christmas Day, regular hours Wednesday and Thursday, and then open Friday until 4:30. And then again on New Year's Eve, December 31st, we'll actually be here till 4:30, closed on New Year's Day, regular hours Wednesday and Thursday, and then again open till 4:30 on Friday. So just let residents know if they could please plan accordingly.
Okay, great. And you'll post that probably on social media?
Yes,
and
in our
in the
webpage.
town crier?
In the town crier
I
as
would
well, yep.
imagine. All right, excellent. Anybody else have anything to add?
I do not.
Public participation? All right, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
So that's Craig and Tom, all in favor? Unanimous. Great, thank you.